Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is August 9th, 2025, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's maximize this quarterly chart and see what we see. On this quarterly chart, we're seeing a doji form at the top. This has probably been here for a while. So again, we always got to be cautious. I still have my little red line up here where I think this market is going to have a hard time crossing. And it's been paying off pretty good. I'll say it like that. And let's just see what happens there. For right now, it got kind of scary for a week there. But again, give it time. That's it. That's enough of that. Let's go ahead and go down here to this monthly chart. On this monthly chart, as what we can see here now, we can see we are green for the month now again. We're still well above the 9-10 moving. We're above the 9-10 moving average. But the thing is, like I said on this before, I don't like it when this thing starts kind of trying to angle to the downside. And let's notice that it's not a real strong bull market, but we are in a bull market since we are above that 9-10 moving average and that's what we see here. Let's go ahead and go down to this weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, zoom. I want to zoom in way back here though too, because again, what I want to realize, we are fighting this whole supply stuff up here in this market, and that's why this line is right here. I think we're going to have a hard time getting across there. Once we get across there, and then once we retest that area going there, I expect us to go another 30 points up. But that might be months down the road based on how things are going right now. We just got to kind of like, it might be a couple of months down the road. I'll say a couple of months down the road. I don't know. I'm just what I'm kind of like seeing this thing now. This is a weekly chart. It's already been 1 month. So I'm saying maybe 1 or 2 more months before we can actually break out of this area and go higher. Maybe by the end of next month, by the end of this month, maybe next month, we'll be breaking these highs. We've got to kind of just wait and see. But the thing is, what's looking really bullish at this time, let me zoom in a little bit here and erase some of this other stuff, is what do we see here? This 2-candle pattern here, not really in the best location, but it's after a pullback. That's what is called a bullish harami and again, we are below pivot at this time, so I kind of can see us, if this is saying it's going to happen, this is what we can end up getting. We can end up getting that confirmation candle, and maybe, just maybe, we get above my little area. We got to kind of like wait and see what's going to happen there. But that's what I see here on this picture right now. So that whole candle pattern there, these 2 candles here, are forming a bullish harami. Not in the best location, but it is after a pullback. So that's good. That's good. A red green. Let's just see what it's going to have to kind of like see what happens there. Let's go ahead and go down to this daily noise and wrap this on up. On this daily noise, my line kind of identifies this. We got this whole new supply, now up here. We can see, let me zoom in a little bit more. You see the big picture there. Again, we got this bullish harami here on this thing right here too. Again, these 2 candle patterns, we should be opening above pivot come next week. And the thing, again, that's why I say I can see that this thing could still have a tough time. What the Dow did, let me clear this up again. We can see we had this gap, this big gap here. The Dow came up here and filled this gap, and then this red candle, it ended up pushing right back down come Thursday. Then Friday it played inside that red candle there. So again, the Dow is showing some weakness that this thing can, this whole candle pattern thing may not play out. So that's the scary thing there. Because again, we are still, the Dow is not looking as strong as some of the other indexes, in my opinion. That's all I can say there. But that's what I see. We do have the bullish harami actually forming. We will be opening above pivot. The thing is, you have to look at the most recent high. Can we even break that high? Can we come next week? Can we get above this R1 level? Come next week. If we can get above that R1, then we'll be back in the fight of actually breaking this whole supply up here. And that's it. That's all I really want to share here on the Dow. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. and I'll chat with you next week. This is Right Side Trader. Have a good one. Bye.